What's up, everyone? This is another episode of Kelvin's Garage, and today I want to talk to you about a very important product, a special weapon that I use before I do the smog check, and that is called CRC Guaranteed to Pass. Now, I've used a lot of these fuel injection type cleaners before in the past, but I have to say the one that I always go back to and the one that I use before every single smog check on the 2-year smog check interval is Guaranteed to Pass. And I found that it's the only one that works extremely well, and it can be shown if you do the test without Guaranteed to Pass and then when you do it again with Guaranteed to Pass. And so today I'm going to talk about this product, how to use it. I don't know specifically how it works, but I will go over how to use it. My understanding is that it does something to the fuel injection system which puts it into some type of clean burning mode. That coupled with probably its effect on your emission system equipment. Now, I'm not endorsed by CRC by any means. All I can say is that I've used this product for many years on all my vehicles, even on vehicles that are already pretty good in terms of emissions. I still use this product just as an extra guarantee that I will definitely pass the smog test, because I don't want to go back and do another smog test, pay a second time for that whole process. I would rather just do it one time and get it done right and buy this product beforehand so that I know it will pass for sure. Alright, so let's take a look at this box. Okay, so this CRC Guaranteed to Pass, you can buy it at pretty much any auto parts store. What I like to do is I buy it at Walmart. Okay, Walmart, I found it's pretty cheap there. It's about $10, maybe like $9.98 or so. Probably if you tried to get it at O'Reilly or Advanced Auto Parts, it could be $13, it could be up to $15. But I found that Walmart has the cheapest price. And so here's the box. Sometimes it's even sold out at Walmart. So I would suggest to get it when you can. Whenever you see it, whenever you pass through Walmart, just go ahead and pick it up in the auto parts section. Okay, so here's the box. It says passed emissions test or double your money back. So it's called Guaranteed to Pass. They have some sort of money back guarantee. I think you have to keep your receipt and also show that you have failed the test and you can get your money back. It says restores performance, reduces emissions, and saves gas. Excellent results in both OBD1 and OBD2 testing and promotes a healthy catalytic converter. Okay, we turn the box around and it has more details on how it works, okay? So, in my opinion, it's kind of a two-part thing. So one, it does clean out the fuel system, and secondly, it does do something in terms with putting your car in some low emission state. Okay, but according to the box here, it says it's an emission systems cleaner. Okay, it cleans out the intake valves, pistons, combustion chambers. It also tells you to be proactive and avoid the hassle of doing a retest. Okay, it says here to add CRC Guaranteed to Pass to at least one tank of fuel before you test and you're good to go. Okay, so we're gonna go through that in just a bit. So it also says that it reduces carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, nitrous oxide emissions, and the need for expensive high-octane fuel. Okay, so those are the three main emissions components that every smog test tests your engine output for. Okay, and so depending on which one you are particularly having a high amount of, this should address it. Now, a side note is that, you know, based on some other videos on YouTube, you could probably diagnose, depending on if you have high CO, HC, or NOS emissions, or nitrous oxide emissions, excuse me, that you can probably figure out what component in your car may need replacing. But CRC Guaranteed to Pass seems to say that it cleans up all three. Okay, it cleans the intake and valve deposits and combustion chambers for easier starts, faster acceleration, and better airflow. Cleans fuel injectors to increase mileage, power, and reduce hesitation. Restores fuel system to like new. Removes harmful gum and varnish from carburetor and emission control components. So what that means is this is good for both carbureted engines on your older vehicle or fuel injection systems. And it has the newest technology for maximum cleaning, works with all gasoline fuels and ethanol blends. Okay, now let's take a look at how to use CRC Guaranteed to Pass. Basically, it says right here, very carefully, the directions, okay? Read entire label, blah, blah, blah. Not for use in diesel engines, okay? So here are the specific directions. 1 bottle will treat 16 gallons or less. Use 2 bottles for over 16 gallons. Add bottle into full tank of gas. Drive vehicle normally until tank is nearly empty with 1/8 tank or less. Refill tank and take state emissions test. Use every 3,000 miles. Compatible with all ethanol gasoline fuels. Okay, so that's it. So basically we'll fill up the car, add the Guaranteed to Pass on top of the full tank, and we will just drive like normal our vehicle until the gas goes empty again or near empty, and then refill tank and take the emissions test. Okay, now let's just take it out of the box, okay? So pretty much the bottle is like so. One-handed box removal, okay. And basically the same thing here, okay. Same directions, and that's the bottle. And if we take off the top here, make sure it hasn't been opened. You know, some of these guys at Walmart or Advanced Auto Parts, you know, they open it, they sniff it around, they do all sorts of funny business. Okay, all right. Okay, so I just want to be clear one more time on how to use this. So remember that the timing is a little bit critical when you use the bottle. Okay, so according to the directions, we fill up the gas tank. Okay, so we fill up the gas tank like normal with fresh gas, and what we'll do is we'll use fresh premium octane gas, high octane gas. Okay, it has the most cleaners and so forth. And then we're going to add the bottle on top of that, okay? And then we'll be done for today. Now, when I mean timing is critical, what happens is that the next time you start going empty, you have to watch for that time frame, because as it gets closer to being empty, we need to schedule our SMOG test appointment right around then, okay? So once you've gone empty on that following tank of gas that has the CRC in it, you have to be ready to fill up your tank to full, head over to the SMOG check station and take your SMOG test, okay? So there is no dilly-dallying between the time that you finish the tank of gas that has this in it and when you take the SMOG test, because then the effects, what happens is that the effects of the CRC Guaranteed to Pass are still running in your engine. Okay, it's still putting the engine into that low emission state. Okay, so you need to take advantage of that right away after you use up that 1 tank of gas with the CRC in it, and then fill it up with, again, high octane fuel, the most clean burning fuel you can find, and then take the SMOG test. And finally, keep in mind that, let's say you failed the test, okay? You failed the test, we still have this money back guarantee on here that says that in the event that the purchaser, which is you, uses Guaranteed to Pass emissions test formula in accordance with instructions and purchaser's automobile, fails to pass the applicable state motor vehicle emissions test, CRC Industries will refund to purchaser double the purchase price of Guaranteed to Pass. So you get your money back and you get the value of the CRC on top of the money back. So basically you get 2 times of your money back. The cost that you paid here, and you get a bonus. So it's kind of like you get a little bit of extra money in your pocket. Okay? The guarantee is void if your vehicle's catalytic converter or emissions components are malfunctioning, altered, or disabled, or if engine settings do not comply with manufacturer's specifications. For a full refund request form, blah, 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 blah. That's how to fill it out. Okay, so keep your receipt. You know, if your car is in some poor running condition and that it's not going to pass the SMOG test in any way whatsoever, at least you'll see the best it can do with the Guaranteed to Pass. You can always go back and get your money. Okay, so what that means is, let's say you have a really poor running vehicle. It may have a host of problems, oil leaks, air leaks, etc. You can still get your money back. Just send in the receipt and whatever it says on this box to do. You'll get double your money back. Maybe you can take home a few bucks. and find another method to fix your car or something. But I highly recommend this product. It is by far the best chance you'll have in passing the smog test. If you do nothing to prepare your car for the smog test, at least do this, okay? I don't think it does any harm whatsoever to your car. I've been using it for many years. I'm not endorsed by CRC, but I stand by it in terms of my personal experience. Alright, the next thing we want to do is we want to pump Supreme. Okay, so for this one, we want to use Supreme. It's the cleanest. COVID compliance here. Okay, we're going to get some Supreme gas. Okay, punch that. And we're going to pump a full tank of Supreme. 385.9. That's pretty expensive, huh? Okay, we're done with the fuel now. Now we're gonna put in the Guaranteed to Pass. Poke a hole in this, okay, just like that, and we're gonna pour it in right on top of the full tank. Give it a little squeeze to get it going. Okay. Done with that, and as for this, we don't want to bring it back into the car, so it goes straight in the trash. Alright, we got a full tank of gas now. Alright, and you're done. So make sure you keep a close eye on this tank of gas, and like I said, as it gets lower and lower, near empty, make sure you have all the arrangements you need to get to your smog check station to do the smog test. Otherwise, it kind of messes up this whole process. So again, as it gets lower and lower in terms of fuel for this tank, be ready to fill it up all the way, preferably with the highest octane gas you can find, and then head straight to the smog check station to get your smog check. And then that way you'll get the most optimal results with Guaranteed to Pass. All right, well, thanks you guys for listening to me talk about CRC Guaranteed to Pass. I hope you have luck with this product, and hopefully you'll come out with a passing sticker. I live in California, so California has one of the most stringent smog emissions inspections out there, and I found that this is one of my little tricks that I can use to almost guarantee that I will pass that test. At least it will put it through to the best of its abilities. So I highly recommend this product. Good luck to you guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks again for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Kelvin's Garage.